Libyan rebels claimed control of most of Tripoli after advancing on the capital Saturday night. After 6 months of fighting, the New York Times reports on the coordination between rebel forces and NATO in this campaign. NATO's targeting grew increasingly precise, one senior NATO diplomat said, as the United States established around-the-clock surveillance over the dwindling areas that Libyan military forces still controlled. Britain, France, and other nations deployed special forces on the ground inside Libya to help train and arm the rebels. Sky News' Alex Crawford was on the ground with the rebels and reports on another group of Libyans supporting the rebel forces.
There are hundreds of people coming out of their homes to greet this convoy of rebel soldiers, and they look like they're ready to party.
But embattled leader Colonel Muammar Gaddafi wasn't silent. The Telegraph has his audio address where he says, "To hellfire! What did you leave, you traitors, you dirty people who made mosques filthy? You go into mosques and make calls to fight for minarets, you sons of dogs." Colonel Gaddafi wasn't the only leader talking. In a public address, UK Prime Minister David Cameron said Gaddafi, quote, "must stop fighting without conditions." According to the San Francisco Chronicle, U.S. President Barack Obama says the Libyan leader's regime has already ended. The momentum against the Gaddafi regime has reached a tipping point. Muammar Gaddafi and his regime need to recognize that their rule has come to an end. But as the Tripoli Post points out, Venezuelan President and Gaddafi supporter Hugo Chavez saw the campaign differently, calling it an attempt to claim the country's oil resources. We are seeing images of the democratic governments of Europe, along with the supposedly democratic government of the United States, destroying Tripoli with their bombs. Still, the street celebrations and the claims of fallen regimes seem premature, says the Wall Street Journal, which notes the fighting is far from over. Early Monday, rebels beat a panicked retreat when word spread of a possible counterattack. That attack didn't occur, but the city remained on edge as explosions echoed in the distance and rebels urged reporters not to linger at Green Square. For Newsy, I'm Lauren Gorse. Multiple sources, the real story.